DJ Prince Sai, Party Punisher Show. It's about to go down. And to the right of me,
y'all know what it is, man. It's OG Face Scotty, aka Ram Fantasy. Yo, mammy, grandmammy, and great grandmammy's favorite pastor, have mercy.
Hey, yo, and tonight, man, we got a hell of a guest. Yeah, I'm going to say a hell of a guest. When I say this man, the first time that I heard him, I was knocked off my feet. When I say skills, lyrical ability, hustle, incredible. Mr. Marketing Promotion himself. Listen, when I say surprise, first time I ever heard him, I got a surprise. And when I say this, the king of my city, yo, hottest joint, one of the hottest joints I ever heard. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Party Punisher Show. Surprise. What's happening, King?
What up, man? Pleasure to have me, man. I'm glad to be here, man.
Man, it's a honor to have
you here with us tonight, man.
We done seen you climb accolades. You got your own sneaker also.
Yeah. I got them on now too.
Yeah. Them joints hard. We got to get some.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some.
I mean, I got over 30 pairs of sneakers created. Like in my house, I got like 22.
How did you get into that hustle? Let's start right there.
I mean, just researching. When you always research something, you're always gonna find something else. And I was always stumbling upon something. And I always used to put in my music as far as I want to get my own sneaker line, get my own shoelaces, type of stuff like that. So that was always one of my goals of creating, and I stumbled upon it. And this was back in like 2015.
Oh, so you've been you've been grinding that for over a decade.
Yeah.
Now,
right at a decade.
Now, I want to ask you a quick question that I ask how did you come up with the name Surprise?
It was just the aspect of like, you could be great or just know all the answers and you just get overlooked, like Grandmaster Cass, you know what I'm saying? And overshadowed type of situation. So that was like me. Like I was always motivational, inspirational, always talented, doing a bunch of things, but it's like just people looking past you and seeing other people. So it was like, all right, I'm gonna come out with something that's gonna be more crazier. And I came up with the concept of surprise, just meaning like I'm multi-talented. So it's like, sir, because I'm a man speaking aggressively. Like you greet me before you finish my name. You know what I'm saying? That's just the aspect because like y'all ignoring me so much that I got my hands on everything now. I'm unstoppable now. Like, sir, because I'm a man, and prize because I'm multi-talented.
And for those that don't know, he mentioned the name Grandmaster Cass. For people that don't know, that's one of the forefathers of hip hop. He is one of the founders of the amazing group Cold Crush Brothers from the Bronx. And very overlooked. He's one of the most impeccable MCs in the world. And a lot of people don't even understand that Big Bang Hank from the Sugar Hill Gang, may Allah let him rest in peace, Big Bang Hank stole his rhymes to make the song Rapper's Delight. But surprise, what gives you the motivation to do all of your marketing promotion? Because you one hell of a marketing promotion cat.
It's just me, like, like they say, like knowledge itself is the worst thing to waste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I wake up thinking creativity. Like my brain don't stop. Like as soon as I wake up, I'm on the phone. Like most of the stuff I do on the phone with the apps and stuff like that, because I'm always mobile and stuff like that. But it's like I'm always just creating. I'm always thinking of marketing. I'm always thinking of promotion. I'm always thinking of ideas to do this better, or get this pushed like this, or get this to look like this, or have more merch ideas, or more ways to just put myself in the forefront. So it's just like, this is just too easy to me because I know where to go, what to do, and how to do it.
Okay. Before we go, shout out to my Aunt Reese, DJ Skills Vex, Party Punishers. A big question I would like to ask you, because you got a couple. How many awards have you won out here since you've been doing what you do?
I won 5 awards, 2 Queen City Awards.
All right, what were those 2 Queen City Awards for?
Hip Hop Artist of the Year and Clothing Line of the Year.
And what were the other 3?
When I had first moved to Charlotte and I had stepped outside, I was networking with Chuck T when he was doing the Carolina versus Everyone over at Onyx. So I had came in first place over there. But the first time I did it, I was honorable mention. And then the second time I did it, I came in first place. And then my third one was training day, best stage presence.
And your stage president, incredible. Shout out to DJ Chuck T, my little brother. My City. What gave you the idea? My City. I just want to know.
I want to know what went into you.
Yeah, that record is just so big, man. It was right in the transition of me moving out here, and it's like what was it here? It was an artist that was out here. We went to her little listening party. So my mom and my aunt was out here. So they was like, you should do a song, My City. So I just thought about it in my head, and I had already had the beat in my head already that I had in the stash. So when I got back to the crib, threw the beat on, and within 2 hours, I was letting them hear the song. And it was crazy.
Yeah,
because for a matter of fact, I wanted to make that record so big, speaking about who I am, where I came from, and where I'm at, and just let everybody know what's my capabilities and like what I've been through and how I'm representing both places. And no matter where you at, it's like it's a city, but it's your city if you represent the city. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I did it. I tapped in with Zoué, started wearing the Zoué clothing line, got my selfie doll made, wearing the Zoué clothing line, gave one to Zoué. He had it in the store. You know what I mean? Just been pushing the single, letting everybody understand who I am. And that's been my most prominent song because everybody get to understand the lyrics, hear the words. And actually, when they see me, they get to understand me and look at me different because I'm not just a rapper. Like, I'm an independent artist. Like, I have something to say that's motivational and inspirational, and you can actually hear my words because, for one, I don't rap over the song.
No.
I do show sets.
And people don't understand. See, I pay very close attention when I do interviews, and I pay close attention to people. But you open up a door before I can even get there because I was going in next. You have your own dog.
Yeah.
Hardcore. People, for one, you got your own sneaker line. Next, you got your own dolls. Like, cats don't put that into themselves. They just want to rap.
Got my own clothing line. Got my own female brand. Got my own female brand clothing line.
What's the name of the female brand?
Clock Table Baddie.
Who?
Clock Table Baddie.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, the name.
So it's Clock Table Baddie apparel, but then it's Clock Table Baddie the movement. You know what I'm saying? Based upon woman empowerment. Like, I done built the female foundation that's like so crazy because, like, me, I like to build my communities. I like to tap on the next door neighbor because I know he does music and connect with him, network with him. So I brought an in-house conglomerate team of over 30 people, which, as far as they were hairstylists, we got choreographers, we got dancers, we got artists, and everybody's connecting, everybody's building with each other, and everybody is actually promoting the situation, which is, I broke it down now. So I have affiliates and I have brand ambassadors. Like, brand ambassadors, the ones that you see outside with the Clock Table Baddie apparel on, the sneakers, the jackets, bikinis, all that. Like, we got so much stuff, cell phone cases, everything. Like,
that's tight. That's definitely tight.
Yeah.
So
how long have you been doing Clock Table ENT? Because I know that's your brand and that's your LLC. How long has Clock Table ENT been around?
I got the LLC in 2019, and Clock Table Baddie I created a year after.
All right.
So I started building the Clock Table ENT Foundation for the team, build an artist together with Koso Sadidi, and just name
my dude.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean, build a whole team. Like, everybody was on the website. You know what I mean? But it was just like, okay, like, you know, sometimes it's hard to control a group of men.
Yeah.
So it's like, I want to be able to come out with a group of females because females bring men and females bring more people. So if I bring out the females and they got on apparel, that's killing two birds with one stone.
Exactly.
You're a walking promotion.
Yeah.
Walking billboard.
As you said, shout out to Coach Sanity, the king of the black sock game.
Yeah.
That's my man. That's my man. Hard.
If you ever seen a Koso show and a Surprise show,
you missed out.
And it is crazy because you see how, if you know Koso from when you knew Koso, you know Koso now, you see he transitioned, he transferred. You know what I'm saying? Like, I been molded. I show it people. I educate people. I get them inspirational type of ways, and I tell them certain type of things. Like you ain't got to change to be like me, but just change to be better you. You know what I mean? So I brought him onto different situations. I recorded him most of his music. That Last Camera Action, Way Outside. Like I recorded those songs.
Oh, so you have a studio as well?
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
record all my music.
Because that's great now. Because Koso, whoa,
Yeah, Koso nice. man.
like you said, now that you brought that to my attention, I can hear and observe the transition.
Koso put that ish on too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Koso. No, I'm surprised
Yeah.
too. See, surprise brought back the gangster derbies
Yeah.
at the award show.
Yeah.
You know, I always stay. I'm always gonna stay dipped out there. You know?
Yeah. So something that a lot of people would like to know, because when I said we was gonna have you on the show, person asked me a question. I'm not gonna put them under the gun, but I'm gonna ask the question. They wanted to know what brought you from New York to the South.
Like I was always coming out here back and forth. Like I used to always come out here for CIAA, and I also used to come out here for me and a couple fellas I know out here, Grumpy Hustle. Shout out to Grumpy Hustle.
Oh, Grumpy
You know what I'm
Hustle,
saying? My
yeah.
boys, man,
Hip-hop.
Matt Side and all them. Like, you know what I mean? We used to all come out here and we used to all have a little weekend event, you know what I'm saying? Cookout, everything like that, just be chilling, like partying all night. And then Sunday, first football game, started the season. After that, everybody went back to their locations. You know what I mean? So I was actually living out here in 2007. You know what I mean? I was working at Mercy Hospital also. You know what I mean? But I didn't have my credit at that. I ain't really was on credit. So I had the money, but credit was really what's going on out here. So I told my peoples, I was like, yo, B, like, if I move anywhere, I'm coming back here and I'm coming back here with my credit. And that's what I did in 2016. I had the 736 credit score, you know what I'm saying? Money right. And it was easy for me to get the crib, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here.
736.
Yeah, and that's what it's about, Charlotte, and really not just Charlotte. Really, the United States period, everything is based off of credit now.
Of course.
Yeah, but a lot of situations is based on a lot. Like in New
Yeah.
York, it's credit, work history, W-2s, all that. Out here, you just need to provide it. You know what I'm saying? They check your credit, boom. You
Yeah,
get whatever
once
you
get your
want.
credit, you good.
Like, they bring you coffee, whatever. You got a good credit score.
You got a good credit score out here. It's just
Yeah, like
fantastic.
credit is with this.
With your artists, and I heard you speak about your foundations and stuff. Do you teach them financial literacy?
Yeah, I teach them all that. I mean, I can't teach anybody financial literacy. Like, you gonna use your money how you use your money.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I can show you how to get the money. You know what I mean?
but
Like,
you
everybody
show them how to
learns the
help,
whole
like, with
program.
Credit scores, getting their credit scores up.
I
and all
mean,
that.
a lot of people ain't really
Teach
on that
yourself.
type of level. You know what I'm saying? But I educate everybody on as far as like how to really put out your music, how to do your copyrights, how to register your music, how to get it through ISRCs, how to register your UPCs with Nielsen, how to encode your music, how to MP3 tag your music, how to not miss the money. Like, it's on a station, like, especially like shout out to Power 104.4, like, even though connected, but they'll have a playlist. Like, if you see my song, it's highlighted. Like, you could click it and it'll bring up Amazon and everything like that. Why? Because it's charted. Like, my song is charted. Like, major records that's bold, you could click, it's charted. Like, people's is not highlighted because it's not charted. It's probably not even copyrighted.
exactly.
You see what I'm saying? You try to use my music for your thing is going to not say because it's you have to have a license for it.
All right. So you teaching them all the business.
Yeah.
aspect.
I send everybody a whole paragraph that shows you everything. How to do your ASCAP, your BMI, how to do your copyrights with a video tutorial, how to do your ISRCs, your UPCs, how to buy the ISRC UPC, how to do your metadata, how to encode your music, all of that. You know what I mean?
Right. And is there a fee for that? Like, if people
Nah,
not
see, I
on
was
your
giving
team?
free game, but I'm about to start charging. Why? Because, for some matter of fact, a lot of people take free game as far as like it one out the other. So it's like I'm wasting my knowledge teaching you, and you're not even doing it right. So I'd rather just charge it and have people pay for it. And for the
That
same
way
matter of
you
fact,
know it's
yeah,
you.
exactly. Because I ain't gonna waste my time.
Because you know
Like
what?
I put together a system for this type of situation. Like, I can tell you, I can send you it right now. 3 messages right now, broken that bull and the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because
All
I
right,
have
well,
quick
if you
notes and all
want
that on
to,
my
you
phone.
can send me them 3 messages.
Yeah,
So
I'll send it
we
to
get
you.
off air.
Yeah.
You can send me those 3 messages.
Mhm.
Because
Because it's so long, it's gonna break it up. So I broke
Mhm.
it up into 3. You know what I mean?
Right.
Those 3 messages, you're bulletproof.
All right.
But you know what? like I'm saying, my brother Chuck T, he used to give free game,
Mm.
but people wouldn't absorb it like a sponge. They were okay. Now that he's charging for it, they absorb it.
Yeah,
because
now it's a financial. It's something you paying for.
Mhm.
So you need to really
and
start doing
that's
that.
that's just the crazy part because like I've been outside. Like
Yeah,
you see me outside, I'm outside dolo. Like mainly I'm dolo. Yeah, I created movements, created teams, but I came in here by myself and I've been moving by myself. Like
Exactly.
I ain't chased nobody's wave. Ain't nobody helped me get there. I got there myself. Like I did everything myself. And then you always see me with business cards, flyers, banners, dolls, everything marketable. And I do a lot of things myself. Like I run a printing company. Like I'm a graphic designer. Like I run a printing service. Like you need flyers, you need banners, you need yard signs, you need coroplast signs, you need t-shirt designing. Like I do all of that. And people see me out there with business cards, flyers, banners, and they be like, you see them, they go get it from somewhere else. And they be like, why you get it for me? It would have been looked at more better than that, and it would have been more marketable for you.
Exactly.
A lot of people get things, they don't think about the whole marketing aspect of it. Like you have a big banner with your Instagram small on the bottom. Like nobody's looking at that and nobody's going to type it. When you see my banner, you see a big QR code on that. You can scan that from down the block.
Yeah.
Down the block, scan that. It's going to take you straight to my link tree and you're going to have all my links. You know what I'm saying? Tap in.
What was we at? What was we at? We was in Gastonia or Mount Holly?
One of them.
One of them. And I was looking at your banner. I said, he grind so hard. Remember you forgot your banner?
Yeah.
The point is we grabbed that joint for you. We was like, yo. And I looked at it. I was like, yo, he got everything up there.
Yeah. But that's the thing. A lot of artists, and Side touched on it earlier, a lot of artists don't get the marketing side. They just feel their talent is going to take them where they're going and not understanding the business part, the marketing part, the promotion part.
It's the footwork, the footwork ground. Like nobody know you. Like everybody feel like they know.
There's a lot of
that big
artists in the city, but you don't know of them because they have no promotion.
Nah, you know why you don't know them? Because they be like, follow me on such and such E3_. Come on, man. You know how short brain span is nowadays.
Our memory doesn't hold that long anymore. So if they don't have a card, like you said, the business cards, the flyers, for someone to tangibly hold, people not going to remember. So that's one thing I can say about your game. You airtight. You feel me? You got it airtight.
Yo, the crazy thing is, I saw one of the Carolina Indie Fests, right? I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. So I think that's the one I had did. So Kevin Glover had put a post because he a video. All my business cards and flyers was in the bathroom.
But that's the grind.
You see what I'm saying? Like anywhere I go, I'm leaving flyers, leaving business cards. I go to the gas station, I'm sliding a little stack right here by the coffee, all that. You know what I mean? Like I want to leave myself somewhere. Like the illest thing that ever what came to me and what made me not stop doing that was when somebody told me, yo, I seen your flyer at my friend's crib.
That means they pick it up, took it home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. People, even they don't look at it now, they're gonna take it home. And if they like it or don't like it, it's gonna be on their dresser or their mirror or something. And somebody gonna see it that may know you, and now you got more fans that know you.
And I let people know with promo is still word of mouth, is still the best promotion. I know social media is great. The platforms are great, the IGs, the TikToks, all that. But word of mouth is still the best promotion, and the flyers. A lot of people got away from the flyers. I hate the CDs gone. That was my game cause, and what do you feel now with the streaming against the physical copies that you can have? How does that affect the money of artists with the streaming against just physical copies of like CDs and tapes?
I mean, everything still plays in the aspect of marketing and promotion, just like cars. They sell because they're being marketed promotion with commercials, advertisements, stuff like that. It's not like they just make a car, they don't do no promotion, or no marketing for it. Everything is marketed promotion. But the main thing now is like with the streaming, It's like you got to get so many streams for so less of $1. So it's like, why
Right.
feed the streamer when you can feed yourself?
And,
You know what I
and
mean?
that's why I was
Create your
asking,
website.
Is
Create
it
your.
more money
No, it's
within
less
the
money.
streaming,
It's less money.
or was it more money with the CDs?
It's less money with the streaming. It's
With the
more money with the CDs, but it was more hard work because you had to press it up, go out in the streets, and
But
hand
we
in hand
worked
with it.
for it.
Yeah, that was the
was-
whole
that was
part
our
that people
job.
missed right
But-
now, and they
right,
don't
that
want to
was
do
our
it. That's the
job.
lazy part.
And
You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
that's what's missing in the hip hop game, in music industry, period. Because that's when you could actually get out and touch the fans, and the fans could touch you. But now with not too many people selling CDs anymore.
Nah, but you can still do that. Like I had one thing, I had got some flash
Flash
drives
drive.
with
And I
my
have a
logo on.
surprise
It.
pre-
Exactly.
I got
like, you know
one.
what I mean?
I got one.
Like you could do that.
Yeah.
Like there's so many different ways that you could eat digitally because it makes it accessible for you to be everywhere. You don't have to be in Italy because you're in North Carolina. All you have to have is a network out there. You know what I mean? Build the traffic, bring them somewhere. That's why the most important thing that every artist should have is a website. If you have your own website, it's so much you could do on there. Why? Because you own the website. So you can own everything.
Exactly.
Had them go there to buy your records. Had them go there to buy your clothes. Had them go there to buy everything. So now you cut out the middleman and now you're making direct sales. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to wait till 100,000 streams to make $400. If I make 100,000 downloads, that's $100,000.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just like I tell a lot of cats, and I'm so glad you touched on that. And I'm grateful for this interview. I tell people, do you recall the day you walked up to me one night? You was like, Prince, I forgot my such and such. I pulled out your surprise
Yeah.
flash drive. I was like, boom, whatever you want to do, let's do. A lot of people fail to realize I don't have time to go to check out your streams. I don't have time to sit there and do all this downloading. That's not my job.
Mm.
Now, when you gave me you was like, here, Prince, this is my new project.
Mhm.
I got everything right there. And I keep it in my DJ bag because I never know when I'm going to see you. Never know when I'm in a situation where I want to play your joints.
Mhm.
And people, they forgot about the physical contact with the people and the DJs. All they think about is, you want to make us go, you want to make the people go look for this, go look for that, go look for this. No, that's not going to happen.
And you know what was the other great part about that is when you did put the flash drive in and you looked at the files, it said service packs. So it didn't say MP3 or untitled file.
Right.
It says service packs. So you got the dub version,
I got everything like back in the
acapella,
day.
the instrumental, you know what I mean? Like
And DJ
stuff that you didn't have to ask for, like that you was praying that artists could just understand what it takes to
And
just
that's
be
what we tell
professional.
the artists now, you know, and it's rough for them to understand, you know, and they say that's old school. That's what y'all done back in the day. But to have, I remember artists used to do the clean version, the dirty version, the semi-clean version, like
Club
you said,
mix.
the acapella and the instrumental.
And that's what
You
he
know,
had.
and
That was like
Yeah.
A side, B side.
yeah, but a lot of artists don't get that part now. And then a lot of them do get on the radio industry. Others, city radio stations don't support our artists. They don't support us, but they have to realize your music ain't clean enough to be played on these radio stations. These radio stations have sponsors. You know, they have rules and regulations they have to have. You know, you can't only have so many cuss words an hour on your radio station or you get a fine from the FCC. You know, a lot of them don't understand that part and they're thinking they city, wherever they at, is hating on them, but they don't understand the business part of having some clean music so you can put it to the radio station. Haven't edited because it's not the radio station's problem or your engineer problem to try to go and clean your mess up and you got 50 lamb cuss words in there.
And everything.
You know, you gotta be here. You know, you gotta be here. Cause we've heard a couple songs on the radio where over a third or a fourth of the song is bleeped out. You'll hear the beat and the words stop. And you just hear the beat and then the words come back. But they have so much action going on, and I'm gonna use that word, action. They have so many actions going on in those lyrics, you know, where they hadn't slowed it down a little bit.
What they got?
Action. They got a lot of action going on, you know. So they have to the artists need to learn that, you know, to have a clean version. You know, some of the artists I work with, I tell them, you know, some folks is they stuck on what they stuck on, but then you're gonna be stuck where you at.
Because this is what it is. Artists just go in the studio, they just record, they just do what they do, whatever they leave the studio. You know
Right.
what I mean? With the MP3. But it's like my daughter, like I had her in the studio since 18 months, right?
Mhm.
She knows about everything right now that I taught her. I didn't taught her about copyright. She's ASCAP writer and publisher. She runs her own LLC, Jenna Marie LLC. She knows about all this stuff. Like she being me as her mom, and they be saying words, and she be talking. They be like, "Oh, she know, yeah, for me." You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So she know about all that. Like she knows when she go to the studio to record, she's leaving with the MP3 and she's leaving with the master, which is her session, not
Right.
the master song. The master is the session.
Exactly.
Most people just leave with the MP3 and they say, "Oh, I got my master." How? That's
Right.
not even
And then
mastered the MP3.
And then
Like you even got the terms wrong.
You done left the session, then somebody get your music.
Yeah. Nah, but with the session, it's like you have more control of
Right.
what you're doing. That's why they say, "Oh, I need my masters." If you would have just left the studio session with your session, you would have had your master.
Right.
Like you wouldn't be worried about crying about it later.
And people fail to realize that from back in the day. But like now, a lot of our pioneers are getting their masters. They didn't get them back then because, like you said, oh, they got the song and just burn it to a CD or burn it to
a lot of stuff is, you know what I'm saying, is how they say it, like gated, because you know with the labels they see you to their studio, so the studio already know you're not gonna leave with the session. Like make him leave with MP3. That's it. Like we're not gonna let you leave with the session. Even if you want the session, we're not gonna give it to you. Why? Because the label don't want you to get the session, so we can't.
But that's just like, I'm glad what you said. You got your own studio. You got everything. How many people, and you'll understand.
What up, man?
You'll understand where I'm coming from. How many people go to the studio now? They go to the studio now, and as soon as their session is over, they get up, walk out. As they're walking out, all they tell the engineers, email me the song.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't trying to see what it sounds like. You ain't trying to exactly.
One thing I want to speak on too, and you spoke on it earlier, but we didn't go into detail. When you perform, you don't rap over your music.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted you to speak to the people that's listening and some of the artists that may be listening also, the importance of not rapping over yourself.
I mean, because people could actually get to hear you, you know, and hear what you're saying actually, and hearing you makes them actually understand and feel you more than hearing the song, hearing you, because now it's too much going on. Like I hear the song more than you. I don't hear you. Are you lip syncing? You got the thinking now. When it's like, look at the prime example, the verses, Dipset and the Locks. Like the Locks rap just over the beats. They didn't have the instrumentals. I mean, they didn't have the songs playing like Dipset did. And the people respected that more because that shows me you know your lyrics. A lot of people don't know their lyrics. That's why they rap over the song and they had a song fill in or whatever third. But it's like, okay, like you defeating the purpose of performing. It's not like you're performing in front of 50,000, you on tour, concert, whatever. You could do things like that, you know what I'm saying? But in certain areas, like you still should have a show set. Whether it's just the ad-libs in the background, the chorus or something, you should never be rapping over the whole song. Why? Because the mics is probably bad, for one.
Mm-hmm.
For two, you don't know how to hold the mic. You know what I'm saying? For three, now you sound distorted.
Mm-hmm.
For four, I can't hear you.
And I'm glad you brought that that certain verses up, because being honest, that verses brought back the relevancy of how important your DJ is. Because see, a lot of people don't know Technician was just the opening DJ for Kid Capri.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. He just was the opening DJ for Kid Capri, but then the Locks picked him up and wanted him to be their DJ. Let's keep it real. With them doing routines, having their self together as a group, MCs and a DJ, that proved because Dipset DJ was whack.
I wouldn't say it was whack.
Oh,
I wouldn't say it was whack, but they wasn't ready for it.
They just didn't think it over. They just went in.
Everybody
just went in over there.
because
like,
they went in
the
for the
Lock
bag.
strategized it. The Lock strategized. Like,
They went in for the bag.
And then as we all see, Jimmy and them ain't all been cohesive as a unit for a good little minute. So they didn't have time to really sit down and say, okay, this is how we're gonna do this versus.
Yeah, because Cam wasn't gonna show up.
Right. So they
up.
went all jammed together where they had time to, this is how we're gonna do this when we go out there. They really don't deal with each other, but they all said, for the sake of this bag, you know, Cam good on paper. Jimmy is all right on paper, but he knew everybody else wasn't all right. So both of them set up and said, we're going to squash whatever we got going on for right now. Let Jewels get some money. Let Freaky get some money. You know, even though Freaky about crazy as bat boosh, you know, we're going to allow his crazy tail to get some money. You feel me? And allowed all them men to eat. I wouldn't say the DJ with trash, them boys just didn't.
You know why I'm going to say to me, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
And you always tell me.
And I know DJing is that's your
now
life.
You always explain me. You've been my manager since 2019, but you've been my brother since 2004. I opened up for Dipset.
Oh, really?
You was with me. I opened up for Dipset. With me doing what I do, then to see him do what he did, no. He is Cam's nephew. That's why he get to do. It's what's the word you use? Perks.
Yeah, it's perks.
It's perks.
It's like Bronny and LeBron.
Oh man, I
wasn't. And I know we doing the enterprise with you, sir, but I gotta step. I gotta touch on it.
Here you go.
I gotta touch on it this week. What do you feel about? And I know you're a native New Yorker, like SAS, like Stephen A. What do you feel about what's going on with him and Bron?
I mean, like, I'm not even channeling my energy over there, because if I waste my energy over there worrying about that, I'm not handling what I got to handle on my side. Like, that don't feed me. You know what I'm saying? That don't help my situation. So at the end of the day, like, I got too much other stuff to focus on other than what's going on with other people's situations, because their situations, and their situations, we got them in that situation. You know what I'm saying? My situations need to be talked about just like their situations. So I need to channel my energy over to my situations to make it where I'm start popping like that. And I got so much going on right now, like so much. And I'm building merch. I'm doing this, getting the websites together, making sure everything is professionally looking clean, making sure people see the promotion. I got ambassadors and affiliates already tapping in now, want to join. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
and you know, I see where you're coming from. Like me and you, we're journalists.
Oh yeah,
we're journalists, we're DJs, we're managers. We do all that. He's where his thing is, I gotta focus on my prize. Yeah. And I feel so now we're going to that. I'm glad you asked him that question, because this is where I wanted to go. Because when Kev called and was like, yo, we gonna have surprise, I had one question that I needed to ask. Where's your visuals? Like, you didn't do a video or anything?
The recent video I did was Go Get It. For my song Go Get It. That's the last video I did. That's on YouTube. It's on Vivo. I have released that video or distribution too with Venture Music. Yeah, it's on platforms.
Because I was like, yo, he got everything covered, but I haven't seen a video.
Yeah, like that video's up there. My city videos on YouTube. I think that's where I stopped with the visual, because it's like, okay, like, I'm not just a artist. Like, I'm more of a record exec. Like right now I'm A&R. Like, because I know how to seek talent, I know how to find talent, I know how to build talent, artist development, and I see where there's a lot of lack in artist development with artists. So my whole thing was to just channel and lead by example, bring in people, show them a whole difference, You ain't even gotta stay with me, but when you leave me, you're gonna understand that you left with something, which is jewels. You understand more. You copyright your music now. You know how to do your registration. You know how to really put your music out on all the platforms that other than saying you're the producer, you're the composer, you're the writer, you're the like, dude, like you're not all those people. You know what I'm saying? You're just the writer and maybe the publisher if you have publishing, but you're not the composer. You didn't make the beat. They're not giving the producers credit. You know what I'm saying? They're not registering it right. You know what I mean? You could even go over with your own ISRC and your own UPC, and you could get more of the payment other than getting a free ISRC and a free UPC. Why? Because that's a barcode that generates the revenue.
Right.
So if it's giving you for free, that means you're only getting a percentage of this freeness that I'm giving you. You know what I'm saying? I charge you $50 for it, but ain't no telling how much the percentage that you're getting off of the actual sale of the unit. That's why when you look in the reports, like it'd be like 0.23, like that's how much you're getting off of your sale, which is nothing. You see what I'm saying? You could buy your ISRCs 10 for like $199. UPC $199. Go to the distribution with it. You have a UPC? Yes, I do. You have your IRC? Yes, I do. It's a different ball game now.
So with you, because I'm listening, you got the game on lock with everything, with your market promotion, all the business. Did you ever think of coming out like with your own adult beverage or anything like that?
I haven't thought about the beverage. I thought about a couple other things. You know, I haven't thought about the beverage, but like one of my projects I am about to come out is Batty Cakes.
And what is that gonna be consistent of?
It's gonna be cakes, but it's gonna be mobile with my baddies, my Clock Table Baddie brand. You know what I mean? Baddie Cakes. Cakes is the cake, but you know, I have baddies with cakes. So the concept is Baddie Cakes. Like I already got the logo, I already got the plastic cartons or everything like that. Just gonna get the situation with the, you know, with everything is with the dang stuff for words right now. With the allergies and stuff like that, you know, the allergy labels and everything like that, with the greetings, then we're going to run with it. You know what I mean? Certain baddies gonna have a certain day to go out. We're gonna do like car dealerships, run up the car dealerships and stuff like that with the baddie cakes. You know what I mean? Also gonna do baddie car wash, pop-up car wash. Gonna have that. Baddies gonna have like bikinis and stuff like that. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of things on the table right now. We got a pool party we're about to gearing up to do. It's gonna be in June. So that's on the way, and we got so much.
You also, because you invited me, but I had an event to do your basketball tournaments.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about bringing that back. We got game. I'm thinking about bringing that back. You know, I had slowed it down because I was just the only main one that was actually doing everything. So it just became overwhelming because I'm like, I got a whole team and this and that third. It was all I did, but it's like, why am I doing everything? I had to find the teams. I had to get the DJ, pay for the DJ, pay for the host, pay for the gym, get the teams, pay the teams for the winner, do the jerseys for the winning team, get the next tournament started, find more teams. Like, Jesus.
I know that feeling
and
so well.
Have a 9 to 5. Like, come on.
I know that feeling so well.
But it actually was a good experience. Yeah. Everybody had fun out of it. You know what I mean? Every tournament actually have a monument moment. Even when we had first got into Mountain Island Fitness Gym, because we had first day, our first tournament was at Ladder Park. And it was a crazy situation right there. So that was classic. Then we got a Mountain Island Fitness. Crazy situation there. So it was like every tournament was a crazy situation. But it was like memorable, like, because nobody ever gonna forget it. And they always gonna be like, yo, we had so much fun there. I had artists come out, perform. Yeah, and even Diamond Boys, they won about 3-4 tournaments. And they got jerseys for each tournament. So they even got jerseys. So it was like everybody got experience out of it. Even the artists. The artists got to come out, never performed in the basketball gym during the basketball tournament. That type of situation. I even had sponsors and stuff like that. So, you know, a lot of people ask me, oh, we're going to do the tournament again? I'm thinking about it. But when I do it, I want to do it with somebody that it's going to help.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. And the more we know, could bring in more, like, you know what I'm saying? Some people may know basketball players or whatever got to tap in and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, listening to
And you lucky while you doing them basketball tournaments, I was busy doing other stuff. Cause you know that was my thing, you know.
Yeah, you
Cause
play ball.
I would have came out there and just shut it down. So whomever was winning them tournaments,
Diamond Boys, man. Diamond Boys been shutting it down.
wouldn't have been the winner. So just tell them they need to give me a thank you for not showing up to those tournaments.
Okay.
Hey, country,
All
you
right.
hear this guy?
Just tell them to give Mr. Bass a thank you for not showing up to them tournaments.
Okay.
Hey, well, one thing I have to say is, I mean,
Cause the name of your tournament was We Got Game, right? You remember the movie He Got Game, right? Just call me Baby Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Okay.
They call me Black Jesus already.
yeah, we call you, that's what we call you.
So I was Baby Jesus.
All right, so when we bring the tournament back, you know what I'm saying? You the first one gonna call.
Yeah, see,
You know what I'm saying?
now
Hope you got your
we
little-
got to
hope you
the
got your
age
other two,
now,
man.
I'm gonna allow the young ones to go ahead.
Even if you want to be the coach, you know what I'm saying? Get your little 3-man team together.
Now,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm big 3 age now. You know, I'm just doing half court. I'm big 3 age. You know, I'm going out there with Cuban and I get out there on the big 3 stage.
Okay.
Can't do the full court. No.
Now remember,
Nah, it was one. It wasn't a full court. It was 3-on-3, 3 versus 3.
now remember on March 12th,
Yeah.
2025, interview with Surprise, you said you can do the half court.
Yeah, I can do the half court. Joe.
All right now, all right.
That's what I
Like,
said.
So when he made the call,
Yeah, but I went to
don't wanna
call.
hear nothing.
I would have had. I got my J's, my
Yeah,
shorts, everything. I'm ready.
BJ has to be ready. Black Jesus Shuttlesworth.
You know what I'm saying? And you gonna have official Clock Table Baddie jersey because you know it's Clock Table Baddies presents We Got Games. So
Yeah,
I had the jerseys.
can
You
I
had the
do a
official
clock
jersey.
table? I want to do a clock table bad.
Nah, it didn't say
you
Clock
know,
Table
I'm gonna get like
Baddie.
y'all up northers, cause I'm in here with
Nah.
a room full of northers.
Nah, it didn't say Clock Table Baddie. Pretty much
Okay.
it said We Got Game. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? But on the side it had the CB, my C. It said the letter C to B with the
Alright.
lips in the middle. That's one of my Clock Table Baddie logos. It was on the side.
Okay, just
Like,
CB.
yeah, it wasn't
Okay,
like
as long as
big
it ain't got
Clock
the
Table
Baddie.
Baddie.
You know,
Like,
because
they were like, oh,
you know,
OG faces on Baddie now.
Yeah, that's it.
That'd have been crazy.
You know, because even though I identify as a lesbian, folks will be looking at me different. You know, because I do identify as a lesbian.
What are you? You the what?
I'm a lesbian.
You the
I
biggest
put
what?
I put the L in the LGBTQ, R, S, and whatever else they done added. I'm only official with the L.
These are the views of
You know.
Face and Prince side, not connected. Let
Yeah,
me
but
clear that up.
you know, I put the L in there because they call me Big Stud Face. You know, I'm the sexiest stud in the city. You know. So
These are the views of Prince
you know,
side Face,
so
the party
I identify
punisher.
as a lesbian. That's what I identify as.
President
But I
can't be a lesbian no more.
no, I don't care what Trump say. That's what I am. What I identify as is what I identify as. I identify as a millionaire lesbian. That's what I identify.
A what?
Millionaire lesbian.
That's
All right.
a new one. That's a new one.
Hold up. Before we even go any further, I'm enjoying this interview because I don't know if you agree or not. Everybody has their opinion about this young man that I'm going to bring up, the name that I'm going to bring up. But to me, he is one of the best at kicking the knowledge. And when it comes to the business, he's been blackballed. But to me, his knowledge of the game and where he wanted to take people, amazing. Dame Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dame, you can have your feelings, Mr. Harlem.
Look.
But
Dame was a
Dame,
businessman, man.
Dame, people fail to understand. Jay sat back and observed Dame.
Yeah, he absorbed all.
He absorbed everything
He
like he
absorbed
was supposed to do.
like a sponge.
And then he ran off.
He leached him.
Right. He definitely leached him. Because Dame, if you sit back and listen to what he put in motion for everybody,
Yeah.
they just went, we don't want to leave the big homie.
Yeah, Dame.
He was the talent. He was the man that was, here. So that's what they want to do. But Dame was the one with all the knowledge.
Yeah. Ho, and I love Ho, but he's never went diamond. Okay. Just thought I'd throw that out there. He's never went diamond.
Who went diamond?
DMX.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, Nelly.
Nelly sold 22 million.
Yeah. Eminem.
Oh, yeah, we had
You
that.
know.
though.
Yeah.
Omega.
Nori. You know, when he went over and started dealing with his Boricuas and
On reggaeton.
yeah, with the reggaeton
Before
stuff.
on reggaeton.
No,
He didn't know.
no.
He had that what?
He did not go
no,
diamond.
That didn't go
Diamond was
diamond.
low.
That didn't go
big
diamond.
when-
It
See,
went
when he
platinum.
crossed over to that reggaeton. Once he went
When-
reggaeton, that's when.
When he
Yeah,
went
when he went
reggaeton,
reggaeton, it
he
went,
did not go
when
diamond doing
CNN
hip hop.
Nah, when CNN broke up, when Capone went away for a while, that's when Nori bubbled.
He would
And
have.
went
He
to the
would have really
reggaeton.
been great if he wasn't offered them damn doors. Like I said, the
Yeah.
damn doors, man.
Ah,
Once them doors come, it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
And you know, if you pay attention, Nori will tell you what you call him stagnated him. Leo.
yeah.
Leo Cola.
Cohen, yeah.
Leo
Leo
know
stagnated a lot of people.
Leo know what he want to do to you and what he don't want to do to you.
And if he can't give you a Cosby, you know, can't give you his own pudding pop, you know.
A Cosby and Baby
I,
O.
I know sometimes my mama tell me I talk too much, you know, but
Well,
yeah.
Cosby allegedly. He's still allegedly.
Oh no, Cosby ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing.
Cosby ain't do nothing that they didn't
ain't been
allow,
done
man.
before. Like,
I
that hasn't been done before.
Yeah,
Like, there's so
I-
much that was going on before Cosby
Yeah,
proclaimed. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
gonna sit up there and say
ain't
this.
nobody gonna say nothing about
and-
those
and-
type
and-
of situations.
And I
They
don't care
gonna
about
always
being
bring that on
canceled
us.
because I ain't got too many folks that sponsor me nowhere. I sponsor my darn self. You know, so I don't care about being canceled. The stuff they got Diddy doing, your boy was doing. Playboy Mansion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah,
doing
Everybody, mad people. There's so
Yeah,
many people that's
people
been
doing-
doing this, man.
What?
and quick. And
Quick
I
one,
noticed
Clive
now-
Davis was doing.
Yeah, and I noticed we're doing your interview, but I'm just looking at how now all of a sudden the Epstein files they are not going to put out because they say they can hurt the political stuff in the country. It's a security breach if they release everything in the Epstein files.
It's
Yeah,
security
that's the
breach,
same
giving
thing with
Elon
Puffy
access to
files.
Everything that's going on. That's a security breach.
Man, hey, you ain't gonna talk about Elon? Elon, let me get them 5,000.
You ain't getting it.
Oh,
You're not that. No.
I'm just joking. I don't
I'm
need it
just
no
saying,
way.
You gotta look at the
But-
underlying fact of what's
Yeah,
going on with
but
that.
I like what we need a balance in checks when it comes to this stuff that the government doing because I'm tired of FICA killing me. Every time I look at my paycheck, FICA got darn, they sodomizing me. I'm being sodomized by FICA.
And then the worst thing about it now is that now it'll be hard to
I'm
you for you
being
to even
messed
get a
up.
tax return. Like, you gotta have kids,
Yeah.
or you gotta have extra stuff,
I haven't
like
had a
or
tax return
LLC.
in
Like,
15
you know what I
Yeah,
mean? If you ain't got
you
no
know what?
LLC,
I'm just getting
you
back.
ain't getting back nothing.
I'm
You
just
gotta
getting
give
back out the
You
way.
like, yo, I've been giving all year. You
Yeah.
tell me I owe 4,000. Like,
Yeah.
I've been taking my
'Cause
money
my
all
check-
year.
You know,
Back in the day,
I make-
the federal was 4,000. We got
Mhm.
back 4,000.
Yeah.
State was 2,200. We got back 2,200.
yeah.
Now, when you file, you don't even want to file.
But we have so many different.
You don't.
You have so many different programs.
gotta pay the
going
filer.
on, and that's why I like the check and balances because a lot of these people double dipping. You got a lot of these, and I love the mental health stuff that we're doing, but you have a lot of mental health providers that's double dipping, or they're getting rid of the class and they're still charging the Medicaid system.
Yo, I done heard
You know,
so
and-
much that
and they're
they
getting so
doing
much-
makeup stuff, like
Yeah.
especially what Trump said when he was like, "We paying for people from 100 to 136."
That's a
Like,
lie.
who's going to
See, that's-
136? Like,
see, that's the thing. Like he throws things out there,
Yeah,
and we run with it. We don't think about it.
but he
We
was just like
run with
extra
it.
exaggerating on it, but he had sense in it because that just gave you the sense of the narrative to understand. Like, it's a lot of things that's out there that's created to
Yeah.
understand. Like, because people say like, "Where's the money going?"
Yeah.
It's going to things that we don't know where it's going,
We don't
that
know
people
where
is
it's
creating
going.
and
But
taking
it
the
ain't
money.
nothing new. It's the same money that was going out when he was in office. So
Yeah.
he just he get everybody scared.
No,
And that's all he do. He make everybody scared.
he-
And that's why Canada gonna turn the lights off.
Nah,
Canada going.
Somebody gotta put the fire in the fire, man.
But a lot of people ain't going. They don't understand. Them terrorists are going to hurt us
no,
in the long run.
the tariffs are, and a lot of people don't understand this. The tariffs are actually gonna help America get some jobs back. Do you know how many companies have outsourced and went to these different countries so they can pay lesser taxes here and pay lesser money to those people over in those countries. Over here, minimum wage may be in some states $7, $8.
It's $7.25.
Right.
But it's crazy
But if
also
you go
too
to-
how
you go to
you have
these
mad
countries, you
tobacco and
can pay
vape
them
spots,
too.
right?
Right,
We
right.
can't open up no damn tobacco and vape spot. How is they open up all these tobacco and vape
Yeah.
spots? You see what I'm
A
saying?
tobacco
They,
and vape
they
spot.
rotating their family members every
Yeah.
6 months, in and out, making all the money, sending it back to the country. But we try to open up something that's difficult.
But see,
You know what I mean?
At that point, you can't get mad at them.
No,
Because-
Nah,
I'm
but
not
it's-
mad because they're working
They,
the
they
system.
came, they learned the system,
They
and
learn
utilize
how
it.
to work.
What we do, we abuse the system.
But look, tobacco and vape spots, not to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Tobacco and vape spots to me, us three, home. It's like having a bodega on every corner.
Yeah.
What they do, they hustle,
There's no more
maneuver,
bodegas.
not no more. I
No.
said
You
like
go
back
to
in
New
the day.
York, there's no bodegas.
It's
They
a corner
all
it's a corner where you at.
Nah,
nah.
It's a corner.
I'm telling you,
There's no
out
more
of 98%, it's 2%
When you
bodegas.
get back
Everything
into the
is
Bronx, it is.
24
Harlem
hours.
Harlem is done right now. Harlem is done. It ain't
Even
Harlem
the
ain't-
Bronx.
ain't-
Go
ain't-
on White Plains Road. Go from Gun Hill all the way to 241st.
Okay, Jamaican restaurant. Okay, you might have a point.
Everything.
You might have a
all
point.
from
I had to think about it when I was home.
You
even
gotta
from
think about
Fordham
it.
Road. Go from Fordham
Road.
Road to 241st. Remember, it used to always be bodegas on every corner. Now it's
all
just
the way down
24 hours, A-Rad spots. You know what I'm saying?
All
Now you
A-Rad.
can't, most of them you can't even get beer or none of that from because they don't got licenses and none of that. I mean, like,
But that's what we allow though. And the only reason why I say that because
Wait, I'm gonna say one funny thing. Go to 163rd and Tenton.
mm-hmm,
You got 10 right here, you got Union right here, right?
mm-hmm.
Why is it 6 stores in this one block? You got 3 of them back to back right here, and then you got one on the corner, and then across the street, you got 3 of them right here across the street from the other 3 right there. And then you got one over here on the corner. The only spot that's still there that I've been there for eons since I was young is the Chinese restaurant on the corner and Johnson's Barbecue.
I don't think the Chinese restaurant is Chinese.
Nah, the
anymore.
Chinese restaurant's still there.
There's
They
some
still there.
Spanish people in there.
Nah, what's that around the corner? That used to be the Spanish store by
Yeah.
Jane Addams, and now they have Arabs in there.
That's just like you go home and it messed me up. Little China
Yeah,
got more Arabs than the Chinese.
because they don't put them out.
But they know how to come over and they don't have to pay taxes. That's another thing. A lot of our money that goes back out in the FICA, which I can put another, it start with an F and it got 4 letters. I can put in front of FICA, you know. But a lot of our money go back to helping people that's coming here, you know. That ain't, now, if you here the right way, stay here.
Yep.
But I'm like my boy. If you here and you ain't got no business being here, you ain't come here the right way. Get the hell on.
Nah, but
You know.
I would, cause all right, it's like to each his own, right?
Yeah.
Because you only what you can make it. You know what I'm saying? If you
Right.
know better, you do better. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So
Like
you gotta adapt with the times. Like if you know, okay, I gotta do this to be able to avoid that and get this, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Like get an LLC, get an EIN, put everything
Yeah.
under your LLC, EIN, and get the tax write off. You know what I'm saying? Use everything under your business. You know what I'm saying? Stop using your personal money
Yeah.
and worried about they ain't giving you nothing back. Use what they gonna give you back. You know what I mean? Get the LLC, get the EIN, open up your accounts, have everything
Get the
running through that.
LLC and
At the end of the year,
and get
file all
your
that back
paycheck.
and be good.
forward it to your LLC.
But that's just like what y'all was building on earlier. Think about it. We said the vapes, right? The tobacco and vapes, Arabs. The number one thing, forget the tobacco and vape. All these arcades out here was owned by the Arabs.
But see, but again, Si,
Well,
that goes back to the fact.
I love
we don't
my
wanna- we don't wanna
Arabs.
do things
I
the
love
right way.
y'all.
They come over, not saying all
Oh
of
no,
them.
I rock with them
Oh,
down
yeah,
there.
but they come over and they do things the right way, so they're able to do certain things.
Mhm.
We want to go open up arcades and be sneaky and illegal with it. So now when ALE runs up on us, now we ain't got the proper paperwork. Just like in 96, 95, 96 in Harlem, when they were selling the brownstones for $1.
I recall that.
We didn't want to do that. That's when we wanted to go buy cars. We wanted to go buy jewelry. We wanted to be in that hip hop famous world. Then we got mad when them other folks
Mhm.
bought these buildings.
Well,
And now our rent is $3,000-4,000 a month. When grandma had it, it was $400 a month for the whole building. And we thought that because grandma had it, it was gonna pass down, but they came out with eminent domain. So now the city can take it.
well, give me the Arabs because they pay more than our own kind.
They do. They do.
Them
Because,
jokers pay double what our own kind will pay us.
because they say we lazy. If you go to any other country and speak of Americans or even black men in general, we're lazy here. To them,
Oh,
we're just
yeah.
lazy.
And they belittle the women. Oh, woman but not say nothing.
Yeah.
But whatever they tell them to say,
Nah, it ain't gonna work with Shamika.
I ain't gonna work with our
Did you
sisters.
see what old girl went over there from New York? Went over there and where did she go? I think it was somewhere in the Arab country to marry an old boy, and they ended up locking her up for smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, crazy.
She went disappeared. She disappeared for like 2 weeks. Nobody knew where she was at. But she went over there and told her what she ain't gonna do and what she is gonna do.
Yeah.
So what happened?
She surprised you come in with dropping some jewels, and we go from the music to the
Everywhere.
business to everywhere. But that's what you need. Like a lot of people will come in here and just want to talk, music. And when you start talking about politics and other things, they go. But with you,
we just building.
we building.
Mhm.
We building, we dropping jewels. Because that's what he loved to do all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I love to build in a different way. I build. But Face gonna build that like politics and everything. I gotta get that brother there. Like he know it back forward back. Like I know lessons.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said lesbians.
No, I said
Yeah.
lessons.
That was,
You know, I
I'm
love-
sorry for the hold on.
You know, I know.
You know them.
Yeah.
I know that.
Face know them.
You know, I'm part of that.
But he wanted the reason Scorpio closed too.
I'm taking off today.
You take it on lesbians.
Hey, but
The studless
They
and
will
the stud.
before we get up out of here, I want to ask you a question. Independently, who is your go-to producer?
Dope Boys from Germany. Like they produce a lot of my records. Like My City, for instance. Go Get It. That's Dope Boys. So like I lean towards them mostly, but I got like a lot of producers been sending me beats. Debo, shout out to Debo 704, Debo 778. He was sending me beats. I mean, but it's just like I gotta be in my rapper mode in order to want to rap. Because other than that, I'm in my business mode, trying to handle business and trying to market and promote my music that I have, and trying to just be in the marketing and A&R promotion type of field, which I feel like, it's most needed more than, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody could rap, but like who could help me with business cards? Who could help me get some flyers or some banners or some this and that? Who know how to do this? Who could help me get my merch started? Who could help me? So that's what I come out and tell people. You need merch, you need business cards, you need flyers, you need this, you need that. Tap it with me, see my banner, blah. But some will respond, some will not respond. But it's like you cannot say you didn't see my big banner. Like that's most people won't remember me because they say, he always been his big banner. Yeah, everybody needs a big banner. Why? Because the same way they remember me about my banner, they say they're gonna remember you about your banner, and you got a big QR code on it. They're gonna scan it.
And before we leave out here, because we're getting ready to wrap this up, how can everybody contact you and what do you have coming up in the near future?
Oh man, everybody can contact me by just Googling me, man. Google SIR-PRIZE, Google the Clock Table ENT LLC, Google Clock Table Baddie, Google CommitteeWearShop.com, Google Surprise Graphics and Printing. I'm just all over the internet, man. My green light is always on. Even when I'm not on, I'm still on. Like I'm the most quickest responsive person. You text me, I'm texting right back, couple seconds. You know what I mean? So I'm all over the internet. That's how you can really find me.
All right. What else do you have coming up?
I got a single dropping next month called Thank You, Bae. I just dropped a single this month called Get Your Clock Stable featuring First Half from VA. You know what I mean? Dope record. That's just out right now. But I got a lot of my catalog on my music in my music store. You know what I mean? For download. MP3, you could download it, pay for the download, get the download. You know what I mean? And some of them is singles that I'm about to release on streaming platforms. So it's like I prepare myself 20 steps ahead. So it's like once the door open, I'm chilling, I'm chillaxing. Why? Because I done overworked. People got too much work to do. I done overworked. Like I'm playing records that's literally like 10 years old that people is adapting to now. You know what I'm saying? I create timeless music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I create records. I don't just create songs. Like, I create records. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go Get It is a big record.
You
know
just
what I mean? My
said
City
something.
is a big record. Like, Dub It Aloud is a big record. And that's featuring Zaheem, who's Ice-T's artist. A big record.
Yo, he just said something that I fuss about and Face fuss about all the time. He giving you music that he done 15 years ago. He's giving you this music to where a cat will give you another 2 months. Oh, that's old. Who is old to? Nobody don't know you.
Yeah.
Who?
I recorded My City in 2019.
6 years ago. And it's when I
Oh,
say
it is 2025. I'm sitting over here thinking it's 24. Jesus.
no, 6 years ago. In My City, every time I hear My City, whether I'm on the turntables or I'm out in the crowd,
My city.
the joint is incredible. That's just like I tell people. DMX, Get At Me Dog was 10 years old.
Yeah.
Because nobody don't know. Nobody don't know. But with that being said, yo, we got now I'm gonna put in front of his name, the legendary Surprise.
Shout out to Connected, man. It's better to be connected.
It's better. It's
Always great to stay connected. You feel me?
From the Party Punishers, myself, General Prince Sai, my partner in crime, OG Face Gotti. You always know he stepped in the building. My main man, Country Party Punishers, the legendary Surprise, the CEO and founder KG. We all in the building. From the Party Punisher show to your house and your doors from us. Peace.
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 The Connected Radio plays the hottest hits from indie or mainstream